words of wisdom, is that okay? I'm not sure about
Well, thank you for a very special evening, and I'll just start by saying a few thank yous just about tonight. Thank you to Alistair and his admin team and all the setting up and all the planning, all the invitations, all the finances. And thank you to Beth and her team in the kitchen for extraordinary meal. It's greatly appreciated. And I made sure I wasn't around this afternoon, so I wasn't seeing all the hard work that's happening. Thanks to you for all that. Just a number of things I want to say. This is really, it is like being able to attend your own funeral. when people finally say something nice about it. So thank you for all those nice things, and it is greatly appreciated, Ian. And Moses, thank you for telling me about things that I didn't know. And I'm sure many of us will discover, isn't it, like maybe only eternity, but something we said, something we did. So let's continue to be those kinds of people. Thank you to Professor James Deal for being here. And ACT has certainly been part of the story. And 20 years involvement, I'm sure. And I was reminded on Friday that I've been on the academic board as long as there's been an academic board and so forth. And ACT have been very, very kind in their series of little farewells as I've finished on various committees. But that has been a very enriching part of my experience. Wonderful wider camaraderie. The colleges come together, we forget for a few moments that we're competitors. And we have lovely cooperation and fellowship together, and we achieve great things, I'm sure. And there's all the coffees. I've heard that the pillar is closing down. Anthony Cherry is going into receivership. And Reborn has been rehired. So several coffee shops are going to be struggling with me leaving. But it has been all about conversations. It's been sad, isn't it? Because it took me 50-something years to discover that kind of buying coffees with people was my love language. A slow learner, but thank you to all the students who've been part of that. And it doesn't have to finish, even if we're just having a coffee on Zoom each in our home. So please let that continue. But I really have spent, particularly last few years, much more time at coffee shops than in my office. And that's a true. I say thank you to John Davies who get that phone call. I was just in the minutes in Manila. We come with a few lectures, and through John's generosity, that became a long-standing part-time connection and so forth. I'm very thankful. And thank you, Ian, your extraordinary flexibility. When I was employed full-time, he was not expecting a lecture for 12 years. And I remember at the end of the first year, after our interview dinner, I think Ian suspected, goodness, look what's happening, at the end of your dinner. And I went to see him afterwards and said, sorry, Ian, I'm going to leave. Because I promised to come and I can't. I can't move the family. Not one more time. I can't do that. I'm trying to get him working. What do you think? Let's just your extraordinary generosity in allowing me to commute from Melbourne. And so thank you. And it's made a huge difference. Thank you to my extraordinarily supportive wife, Mignon, who's paid a very high price, not just for the last 12 years, throughout what will be next, well, really at the end of this year, 43 years of ministry within the PCA. Thank you, Mignon. It really could not have happened without you. And I wouldn't be retiring but for Mignon. It's like, tell people that they've said to my name, but for Mignon. and her amazing management. But thank you for all your encouragement. Your unstinting support for me. And I've also got the most extraordinary family. Geraldine is my oldest daughter, a son, and 3 daughters. They're just wonderful people who, in various ways, are making this world a better place. Yeah, I'm proud to stand in the world. So thank you to my family. My wonderful colleagues who have put up with me. I'm sure I'm often difficult and so forth. But thank you for hanging in there, for making this a very memorable experience. We've got a wonderful and gifted and united faculty here. We've got a wonderful student body. I'm kind of leading the stage. Pete Barnes and I believe, became candidates for the ministry at the same presbytery meeting. He got ordained before I did. This generation is leading the stage. We have just such wonderful students. Some already graduated, some of you in the process, some of you in the process. But the church has a golden future under God. And so we can happily leave the stage knowing that things are in very good hands. Thank you to the student body. Cooperation was mentioned. Thank you that you started pastoring before you left college. Because I just love every way in which I see you looking out for each other, working together, helping each other, just taking the time, caring and cooperating instead of competing. So thank you for that. Of course, it's just a trickle-down effect. We have a very generous principal, encouraging us staff members to be generous, and then you be generous with each other. That's how it works. And just make that process in your ministry. You just be good, you be generous, and there will be that effect in the lives of your churches. Please do that. As you know, I'm in love with the Bible, and I suppose always, what does the text actually say? Let's look at it. I've certainly sought to encourage you to do that, to be real students of the Bible, remembering that the Bible is far more interesting and far more relevant than you and I will ever be just in our own thoughts. So we're lifelong students of the Bible. I have tried to model terribly inadequately, treating you as adults, treating you as equals, and giving you personal attention, and really trying to encourage you. And if I've been able to do any of that, please just do that to others. Maybe some of it does go back to navigating. That was my first experience of being discipled by someone. Rob Thompson, in fact, before he left uni and went to teach and so forth like that. If you've experienced something of that, give someone else that same wonderful experience. And of course, one of my models and mentors has been Reverend Bob Thomas. And when I'm in Melbourne, we still meet up for coffee. Well, since the end of 1978, that's right, yes. So I'm not sure if your internship trainer will be having coffee with them decades later, but not that experience. I've got to acknowledge my wonderful wider family, Georgina, my big sister, who's always been a nice big sister. She's the one who invited me to ICF. I went to high school, and I came to, personal commitment at the beginning of second year high school. First year, beginning of second year high school, that's right. That's when my brain turned on. At the end of second year, because when I became a Christian, suddenly my brain turned on, and maybe we better put him in the top maths class because he just topped the form in maths. So yes, that was my experience. But thank you for Georgie. Georgie, you've always been such an encouragement and help to me, and my wonderful lovely parents. I don't think Miriam meant it as a compliment the other day, but she was kind of almost complaining about what I was doing. But then she said, "You're just like your father, so." And that's the highest of compliments. Yeah. And wonderful parents, my praying mother and my wonderful father. So yes, I want to acknowledge that. But yes, next April, the 2nd of April, that will be the 43rd anniversary of my ordination. I suppose the verse that has meant most to me all through the years, and I haven't lived up to it, but is Jeremiah 45:5. Don't seek great things for yourself. All right, so it's good. It's not a bad thing. And something you can have great trust upon you. If you don't worry about it. But kind of seek to serve others. It's not about you. So maybe make that your life verse too. Jeremiah 45:5. Well, those are a few thoughts. But the last 12 years have been very special years, so thank you for that. Lots of things we've laughed about and so forth, lots of memories. And if I've been of help and encouragement to you in any way, that gives me great joy. And please give me opportunities in the future. Moses shared a couple of things I learned things tonight I hadn't heard. If in any way I can